over half the quantity has been sold of our HP Smart Tank printer. It is a flatbed scanner. It is a printer. It is a mobile fax. It's an all-in-one, and it comes with a 2-year plus supply of ink. That's right, beautiful color photographs. You're able to do for 6,000 of them with the amount of ink that you're doing, or 6,000 documents. The price has been taken down $100. It's $100 off our deal price, by the way. That's not $100 off of retail. That's $100 off of our deal price. Look at the colors. Imagine if you could print to your heart's content, hundreds of these a day for 2 years, and you still wouldn't run out of ink. That's why this has been so popular. 4,700 have been ordered. We're way over half sold out now on the day. Your flex pay, 5, which is the maximum flex pay we ever do, and it's $30 to get home, and the shipping and handling is free, free, free. Our special guest who represents HP, one of our electronic experts here for many, many years, Mr. Aaron Berger, and we are going to be doing a full presentation, but get ready to have fun. You may not think, oh, having a printer, I print out this once in a while, and if I want to get some pictures, I'll go down to the local drugstore and everything and pay whatever, you know, and they're like, a little disappointing sometimes. How about having fun with your printer?
What if it were easier?
Easier. Scrapbookers, making your own calendars, making your own gifts, making your own Christmas cards, your own invitations, your own flyers. This is the way to do it.
And you don't have to sacrifice. I mean, whether you're printing documents or whether you're printing photos or whether you're printing for craft projects or whether you're printing for home or for school or for work or for wherever, it doesn't matter. You never have to think, oh, it's going to cost too much. It's going to use too much ink. It's going to be too much colors. Forget it, just print it. Just print it. If you have to redo it, if you have to reform it. You said earlier, you know, sometimes if you don't print something exactly correctly, or maybe it was Tamara that said that, and I think, oh, well, should I print it again? It's okay now.
Tamara and I are easily confused for each other.
You're basically the same.
We're twins.
You're basically twins. I adore you both, and I have a blast with both of you. So the thing with this is that you don't have to constantly go to the store to buy ink cartridges and spend a ton on ink cartridges. And let's kind of start with that. This is what's called a Smart Tank printer. It is the first time we have ever done a Smart Tank printer from HP as a Today Special. So we're really proud of that. We're really excited to be doing that today. You can see, I want you to take an overhead kind of look here. I've got a print coming out right now just to show you this is the kind of quality that we're talking about. So while we're talking about the lowest price per page color printing, look at the quality of this. It is truly like high definition studio quality printing. It is the highest quality printing. It's just that it's not breaking the bank anymore. Look at that, just came out. That is fresh off the, look at, that's the kind of quality that we're talking about. Now, here's how it works. What does this whole Smart Tank mean? Instead of replacing individual ink cartridges when they run out, we send you this. We send you 4 bottles of ink, which you only don't, I know a lot of people are like, oh, wait a minute, he's gonna ask me to fill the tank all the time. No, I'm not. You're literally going to do it once with each of the colors. I'll get to that in just a second, but it is the easiest process. You do it once, and I wanna show you just how much ink you're getting. So I'm gonna take one of the bottles and dance it down over this way, boop, 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 to here. You'll notice that I conveniently have 30 ink boxes. Now, why in the world? Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29. I have 30. I have a kindergartner, so we count a lot at my house. That's a common thing for me. 30 ink cartridges. That's how much ink is in one of these bottles. Not all 4 of these bottles, in one of these bottles. So we really should have these 30 cartridges times 4 out here to show you all of the ink that you're getting with your printer today. Now, let's do a little bit more math. Let's say, I told you I did a show with Tamara just before her twin, Helen, popped out onto the set. And she bought an ink cartridge actually last week and spent $50 on it. I'm going to use a really conservative number. I'm going to say maybe you spend $20 on an ink cartridge. That's a great deal if that's what you're spending. Point is, $20 times 30 ink cartridges, that'd be about $600 worth of ink, right? Do you know how much, again, we're sending you full bottles of ink. If you ever replace it, you get about 6,000 pages out of it. Some people will, frankly, never print that much ever, period. This bottle costs $16.99. Anyone in America today who prints, $16.99, $600 worth of ink. Anyone who prints anything, anyone who's gonna buy an ink cartridge anytime in the next year, I would get this today. Get a brand new printer. It's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner. Helen, I think after we remind everyone how to buy it, probably a good idea would be to show everyone how to fill the ink, how easy it is to do.
Yes, we will show you how to do that. And remember, you could do 8x10, 5x7, 4x6 photos, documents. This is such an amazing deal at $100 off our HSN deal price, not off of retail. What we do is we get a deal. We have a long-standing relationship with HP. Matter of fact, Aaron and I had a computer a couple hours ago, touchscreen 17-inch laptop that HP makes just for us. Still available if you want to grab it. But here's the deal, $100 off a printer that you're not gonna have to buy ink for at least 2 years. Now, I don't wanna say only 2 years, because how long does it take for you to print 6,000 documents? 6,000 documents. Maybe you've got a child at home that's doing their report. Maybe you need, it's tax time, you need to do some printing. Maybe you have a home business. 6,000 documents is a lot. That's 6,000 pages, black and white ink. Or you're doing photos, photo after photo after photo after photo. 6,000 of those. Either or, you have enough ink for that. You know, it's not 3 photos or 6,000 documents. It's 6,000 photos or 6,000 documents. Amazing. You want to order this, all you do is go to hsn.com and put in that item number is 865373. Or you can call the number on your screen. Or you can use that QR code, that little black and white squiggly box. You open up the camera app on your phone, just point it towards that little box, which is right there, and you tap your phone and it'll open up right where you buy this on hsn.com. It comes in this great neutral color. It's kind of white with like a little gray on top. So it's great for, you know, home use. It doesn't look industrial. It's a very, very sleek, very modern. I know if you're wondering what the dimensions are, it's 17 inches in the width, 6 inches in the height, and 14 inches in the diameter, and it only weighs 11 pounds. And I tell you these things because you're probably already thinking, I'm gonna buy it, I know exactly where I'm gonna put it, I wanna make sure. I love that there's a flatbed scanner. So this is, you know, really, I know it's going right now and moving, but I wanna show you a full flatbed scanner, which if you wanna make copies, put it down, make a copy. If you wanna scan something, full flatbed scanner. And you see this is digitized, you know, upgraded. Think about the electronics in your house. I feel like the thing we upgrade the most is our cell phone, but maybe not our laptops and our printers as much. The new revolution with printing is how much money you can save on the ink. The ink really is where you get the expense. I mean, sometimes printers are like, okay, you buy the ink and then you get the printer. They want, you know, you to keep buying ink over and over and over again. But this is years and years. It's a true revolution how much you're saving. It's really almost like a one and done.
The amount of printing that you can do with what's included in the box is extraordinary. So I want to kind of spend a moment explaining how we get to that number. So we're assuming, which is crazy, that you're printing 250 pages per month. That's a lot. It's about almost
Color
10
pages.
That's almost 10 pages a day, right?
Yes,
so
color.
that's a lot of printing. I mean, it's not crazy. Some people print that much. Most of us print far less than that. But let's say you're printing this much. This is 250 pages. And let's say you're printing this much every single month. And
Look at all the different colors.
Printed this much
Yeah.
every single month for the next 24 months, you would go through the ink that we've included.
Right.
Now, most of us...
You would have enough ink.
You would have enough ink. That's right. You would have enough.
You would have enough to do all of those every single day. Amazing.
Most of us will probably do more like this, probably 50 or 100 pages per month. In which case, you're looking at probably 3 or 4 or 5 years worth of ink. It is, any way you slice it, about 6,000 pages, depending on exactly what colors you print and all that, but about 6,000 color, 6,000 black and white pages. Now, you might be thinking, well, how does, so they've shown me these bottles, and they've shown me this printer. Well, last night, Adam and I recorded a demonstration. The reason we recorded it is because once you have filled it up, we actually filled up this printer right here. Once you have filled it up, you have filled it up. The ink is in there, and it ain't coming out. And I haven't printed 6,000 pages since then. So you're gonna see, we're gonna run that for you right now, and you're gonna see, this is us filling the ink for you. And if you could hear this, you would be able to hear that that makes a very distinctive sound.
All right.
A very distinctive sound. It goes pop, kind of, when it goes on, and you hear it kind of gurgle in, and then when you take it off, it's done. The ink has filled the well, and you're finished with that bottle. That bottle can go right in the garbage. So that's the first ink that we put in there is magenta. Now we're gonna put in some black ink. The black ink is a little different, only in that the bottle size that we've included is larger than the well.
So you can put the lid back on and refill it if you run out?
That's right.
Okay.
And when you run out in 2 or 3 years,
yeah, okay.
right?
Remember
and you
where
need
you
more
put
black
it.
ink, right?
It doesn't spoil. It doesn't go bad.
We include extra black because some people print more text and that sort of thing.
Okay.
You'll notice that when I took the ink off of the well, there's no spill. There's no splash, there's no mess. It's an incredibly clean process, which, you know, many people, of course, would have that concern. Very, very clean. And that's it. That's all the setup. After that, you download the HP Smart app, and Helen, you're good to go.
You're good to go, and then that's it. So maybe for the next 2 years, and by the way, Aaron opened it, and then you also, with the heads, you pop them in.
Let me show you that.
So I want to show you, there's one other step, and as long as we have this open, Aaron can show you.
So this is the print head itself. The ink actually goes through a system in the printer and then into this head. This goes, there's a color and a black and white. This one is black and white. This goes into the printer here. It snaps into place, and then you're finished. Once the black print head and the color ink head is in it, that's it. It's a very, very simple process.
You close the door. You open the door, you put it in, close the door.
And if you have any questions about it, this is a good time to talk about HP SmartFriend. I don't think we've mentioned that yet, Aaron.
This comes with HP SmartFriend, which is tech support that is exclusive for us here at HSN. And I've never presented a printer from HP that came with it before.
We've never done one. We've never done, and we've done it on our computers, which are obviously more expensive, usually $400, $500, $600 computers. Sometimes, as today's special will include HP SmartFriend, we're doing it today. It's a really exciting thing that we're doing today. So here's what it means. If you have any questions about your printer when you get it home, by the way, you can use this printer with your smartphone, with your tablets, with your computer. It doesn't matter if it's Android, it doesn't matter if it's Apple, it doesn't matter if it's micro, it doesn't matter. You can use it with all your different devices. Any questions you might have, we include support for a year. Now, you know, when you check out at a big box electronics store, they offer support, but it's expensive. You know, $100 or whatever, however much it is, it's always expensive. We, HP, we sell this support other places. This is the only place that we include it with your purchase. So when you get your printer home, if you have any questions about using the Smart Tank, about setting up your devices, multiple people can use the same printer. So it's great. You can be using your iPad, your husband can be using his Windows computer, your kids can be using their Chromebooks. Everybody can be using the same printer. And the thing you're not going to be doing is running out and getting ink all the time. Because again, with the Smart Tank system, that's just not how it works. We include enough ink from the day you get it home to print 6,000 pages. Here's another one I just printed live, and in a minute we're even gonna do a little clock, and I'm gonna show you how quickly I can go from not having a picture to having a picture printed and framed in literally just a couple of minutes. All your printing done quickly, done beautifully. There's no sacrificing.
Right.
Whether it's text, whether it's photos, whether it's work, whether it's there's no sacrificing in speed and quality, but you're getting to pay significantly less per print for your prints.
And we have sold 4,800 since we launched at midnight. So maybe you didn't wake up today saying, you know, I really need a new printer. But as you think about it, like what is the quality of the printing? Have you even said, you know what, I'll print maybe a document, but if it comes to a photo, I'm gonna have to drive to the big box store and order it and have, like, you know, This is gonna save you money, but what I really love is that you're gonna get those precious photos out of your phone and, you know, into the hands of your loved one. Be able to look at them, hang them on the wall, make a brag book, scrapbookers. You know, you don't have to be precious with every little picture you print. When you're thinking about doing your Christmas cards, there's a free downloadable app that goes with this. You download the app, you can even add text. There's templates for holiday cards, you know, invitations, and you can do them all. Do them in 4x6 on photo paper, pop them in an envelope, and do them at home. You know, if you love to craft, you're gonna love to you know, have this creativity in your house. This could be a new creative hobby for you, having a printer that you don't have to think, uh-oh, it's gonna cost a fortune. I gotta go back to the store and get ink, and then I gotta wonder what model my printer is that I gotta buy. That, you know, it's this whole big thing. You've got years and years of not even worrying about, and by the time your ink runs out, there might be a new technology in printing that hasn't been invented yet that we will have a special for here at HSN.
We're talking
Who
about
knows?
years down the line,
Years
right?
down the road,
Technology
right? Who
changes, it grows.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go buy a new printer head for your old dinosaur printer. Quite frankly,
exactly.
it's a silly thing to do, to go spend $50, $60, $70 on ink for a printer you've had for a couple of years that doesn't have great quality. You can't print wirelessly, you can't scan, you can't. It's a great time to start fresh. This is the best Today Special, certainly, I've ever been a part of. I've been at HSN almost 20 years. It's an extraordinary opportunity to get a great printer home. I want to do something kind of fun just to show you how easy it is to print and how fast it is to print. I've got a photo on my phone. We're going to put a clock up at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to ask our production team. We're ready. Okay, so here we go. Ready and go. And I'm just going to press print on the phone. That's all I did was press print. The clock is running. I'm going to get the photo printed. What I want is somebody who will invent a phone with a longer battery life. I'm going to plug the phone back in.
Yes, we're working on it.
See, it's, you know, technology's always changing. I'm going to get that printed. I'm going to get it framed. It's going to all take under 3 minutes. While that's happening, let me walk down to this printer that's in the front and show you some other things. We call this a printer. Of course, it is a printer, but it's not just print. It's print, it's copy, it's scan. You can even send a fax using the HP Smart app, and I want to show you how to do that. So, anything you want to scan, I've got some images down here. You can grab them, whether it's text, whether it's a picture, whatever it is. Pop it right on here. Old photos, that's, you know, old photos and documents that mean something to you. Please save those digitally. This is a really easy way to do it. Because this is a flatbed scanner, even a book, anything that has a spine, you can copy on as well, which is a nice thing with a flatbed scanner. Notice these buttons on the side light up, so now we can do color copies, or we can do black and white copies. So I'm gonna do color copies. You can do up to 99 copies. I think I pressed that 5 or 6 times. 6, it says there's an LED screen right there that you might be able to see. So we're gonna do 6 copies. That's how simple it is to make copies. While that is finishing up, my picture is just about done here. So I'm gonna grab my frame, and you guys can see, I want you to see, in fact, it's coming out live, just because I want you to know that there's a lot of pre-printed photos here, obviously, that we've done, but I want you to see in live real time, you know, a photo that was taken with my phone, what that looks like. What's it look like when it's...
a cell phone photo in an 8x10 glossy photo paper now printed with this printer to show you the quality.
I guess it took not quite 2 minutes for the print, and then let's see if I can get, this is where I always blow it, is in the framing process. This part might take me
1 minute 40 seconds on the print.
Yeah, because I've got an audience, right? So
yeah.
1 minute 40 on the print, and probably another 20 or 30 seconds. I really do think as little gifts at Easter, through various times of the year. Mother's Day's coming up, Father's Day's coming up, graduation's coming up.
Look at that.
That cost maybe a penny to print. The frame was $3 at the dollar store. So 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
That's your time.
From having a picture on your phone to having it printed as an 8x10, as a gift that grandma will love forever. Yeah, to a framed photo. That's exactly right.
Love it, love it. All right, this is brand new. We're at 520 over here on the East Coast. We're over half sold out with our today's special that we have never presented before. This is the latest and greatest technology that you're saying, wait a minute. And you know, you think about printers at work. I'm going to say that I work here, we print stuff our printers, these big industrial printers, they are dinosaurs that we have in the building here. I'm just gonna keep it real. They're not as nice as this one. We should here at HSN buy them to use for the hosts and producers to print out our materials that we need. I'm just saying that this is gonna be something that you're gonna love having in your home. I should say this, I did personally buy this for my house because I love how it looks. To be honest, it looks very sleek and modern. I love that I don't have to worry about ink. It's a problem that is solved that I never have to think about. And I also love the quality of the photographs. That's kind of what sold me. And when I think about even what my husband and I just paid to have our holiday cards printed and, you know, some invitations or things like that, it pays for itself already. Pays for itself just for that. But $100 off. I also love the flatbed scanner. I personally prefer a flatbed scanner. I know there's other things on the market that you can scan with and everything. For me, I just find this easier. Scan, copy, mobile fax. This is an all-in-one as well. So I also love that wirelessly from my phone. Most my photographs, I don't even have a camera anymore. Yeah. I have a cell phone. I have a fancy cell phone that has a really great camera on it, but a lot of, you know, when the pictures are trapped in there, like, let me out, let me out. This is the way that you can untrap those pictures and then have them. You know, because I'll tell you, it's one thing for somebody to say, oh, you know, I got a new puppy. And then it's like, oh, let me scroll through my camera, let me find it. No, wait, that's not it, that's not it. Or if they send me, if they have a little book and then you go through all the pictures. You know, this is like, it's called a brag book. You know, brag about your new puppy, brag about your grandchild. Put together a recipe book and you know, cinch it with your cinch, which is a former Today Special from Crafting that makes little books out of pictures. If you bought that, like I've got one as well. So you can be making your own crafts with that. So this is why I say this is your center of fun. This isn't just, oh, I got a printer in case I need to print, you know, something for my taxes. I want you to think about adding to your creativity, adding to your fun with this, Erin. It really is at $100 off and free shipping and handling and the most FlexPay that we ever do, which is $30, you're on your way.
Yeah, because you don't hesitate to print anymore.
Yeah.
You know, when it's time to redecorate a room, and you can do prints that cost a penny and look like this, you know, you really can change it up kind of as much as you want. I recommend a nice photo paper. That makes a big difference. This is on photo paper. This is a print that, there's so much AI available now. This is a free AI print. There's just so much available online. And the HP Smart app I'll mention as well. The HP Smart app is what you'll use to connect your phone or your tablet to your printer. And it makes it so easy to print
Here's the Smart
out.
app.
You
I
see
love
the
it.
Smart app here.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'll do a scan for you using it in just a minute. You can do remote printing. You don't even have to be in the same location as your printer anymore. It monitors your ink level. It will let you know if your ink level gets low, which this nearly never does because the ink just goes so far. For about 6,000 pages, you can print from your photos from your camera roll or from social media, from Google Photos, all that kind of stuff. If you're just joining us, I want to kind of rewind for a second and remind everybody what the big deal about the Smart Tank system is. It's that you get, I just have 3 here, but you get 4 bottles of ink. The ink goes right into the wells on the printer and then you're done. You never have to fool with it again. You basically, except for the black, you do it one time, you fill it up, you throw the bottles away, you're done. They're no mess, they're no fuss. In fact, I'm even going to, these are bottles that I don't know if you can tell or not, there's a tiny bit of ink in there still, but yeah, you can absolutely see that. Thank you guys. And I just want to show you, I'm gonna just turn it over and you can't make, there's no mess that can be made with this. They really are spill-proof, leak-proof, etc. Each of these bottles is equal to 30 ink cartridges. So all of the cartridges that you would have to go out and buy here. How much does an ink cartridge cost? Well, multiply that times 30. That's for 1 bottle. And then another 30 for another bottle, etc. And again, we're including 4 bottles. So it's sort of like getting 120 ink cartridges. That's how much printing we're talking about. it's just such a nicer way to do it. It's frankly environmentally better. You're not getting rid of all of that plastic that comes with each of the cartridges. The printer itself is made out of about 45% recycled material as well, which is a nice thing. And you're not giving up. It's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner. We have briefly mentioned scanning, but I'm gonna actually throw it back to Helen for a minute, let her update you since we're so busy. And then I'm gonna take my last couple of minutes to show you how to do a scan. That's a really simple thing to do as well.
Yeah, because we've just crossed over 5,000 sold today. And by the way, at midnight, I think we started out with 9,000, 5,000 gone, 4,000 left. So here at HSN, that kind of, you know, we do about 1,000 or so in each presentation, so maybe it'll be on 4 more times. Well, you know, that's a guess, so 3 or 4 more times. And over on the West Coast, when they're just kind of like tuning in, it's 2:30 over there, just like, okay, listen, don't wait. I don't want you to miss out on this. Will we have another Today Special with this? I don't think in 2024 we will have a printer with, not that Aaron and I have been alerted to. I can't say definitively, but so far we have scheduled us all the Today Specials for the entire year already. We do not have another one scheduled for 2024. So $100 off our deal price. If we have any left at the end of the day, it's gonna be $100 more tomorrow. $100 more, not $20 more, not $50 more, not $70 more, but $100 more tomorrow. So free shipping and handling is also a big deal because I think it's, what was the shipping on this? I think it was like $15.22. So it wasn't $3 shipping, it was $15 shipping. So free shipping, so it's $115 off when you think about what our special is. And then you take that down to 30 bucks to get it home. Your first payment will be $30 plus the tax of whatever state you live in, whatever state tax that is. And then we send it out to you on its way 3 to 5 business days. You're gonna get it, but you will not have to pay it off before you get it. It's not like layaway where you pay it off and then you get it. That's not what 5 FlexPay means. That means that they're even payments with no interest with whatever credit card you put down, and we ship it to you right away, like right away. And you can start printing and enjoying, and you don't have to be like a printer miser. You know, you don't have to be miserly about your printing, right? Ooh, I better not do the 8x10. It's gonna be so much more expensive than if I print a 4x7. 8x10 yourself, enjoy.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, that's such a great point. A lot of us have smaller photos around the house
because it's
8x10 just seems so indulgent.
It seems
right?
like ridiculous. Like, what am I, a rich person? I'm gonna do 8x10s? No, we do 4x6s. Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
You can do these all you want. They cost about a penny. You know, that's an approximation depending on how much you print, the color, blah, blah, blah. But it isn't very expensive, that's for sure, when you get 6,000 prints. And again, one of these bottles that is equal to 30 ink cartridges, so what would you pay for 30 ink cartridges? One of these bottles is $16.99. We're including all the bottles you need, but in the future, should you have to buy them. I'm gonna set this down, because I do wanna show you how easy it is to scan. I've got, well, let me just show you. You pop something, whatever it is. I've got an image here, popping that onto the scanner glass, close it, and then right from your app, this says printer scan, and then you press scan, and that's all there is to it. You'll see it does it really quite quickly. It does not the clearest scan at first. You'll see that it kind of scans the whole thing, and then after about 2 or 3 seconds after it completes, and now it's completed the full scan, the resolution gets really crisp. It tightens the resolution, and the really cool thing about that is then, after that point, you can edit. So now you can edit the image. You see? I can choose certain areas, I can edit, I can crop, and now that I have this saved digitally, I can, let me turn it the right way for you guys, there you go. I can text it, I can email it, I can import it to another program, etc. So it's a really, really nice way to take anything that you don't want to lose, your, kids' artwork or old marriage licenses, pictures, things that are important to you and your family. You want to digitize those, and this is a really simple way to do it.
Oh, absolutely simple. And listen, we're coming towards the end of the day over here on the East Coast. So if we're getting into prime time and the next hour, and by the way, in the next hour, you're gonna see this until every single one of these are gone. It's so incredibly popular today. This is really the very first time we've done a Today Special from HP where you don't have to think about ink for years and years. It's really amazing. You don't have to have any ongoing charges. You just have this one-time purchase of $149.99, and it's ink included for 6,000 documents worth of ink, or 6,000 photos worth for the, I mean, and by the way, if you are somebody, maybe you have your own home business, another one of these on HP's website is $16, 1/6. So very, like, if you are somebody who owns your own print shop and you're using this, you know, thousands, you go through 6,000 of them in the next couple of years, it's really so incredibly affordable. So the item number is 865373. 5 flex pay of $30. The shipping and handling is free, so you're saving $115.22 between the free shipping, $15.22 is the regular shipping, and the deal price, which is not retail, which is our sale price. We took $100 off our own sale price. It is really extraordinary, and it's one day with this deal.
Congratulations if you're getting it and getting it home. It really is a nicer way to print. When you don't have to worry about your ink, you don't have to worry about running out of ink. It's good for you. As I said, it's good for the world. It uses less plastic.
And it's got the energy seal on it too.
It does. It has the energy savings on it as well. So really, it's a win across all levels. There's no sacrificing on quality. There's no sacrificing on speed. There's just the ability to print more, to spend less, and to do it a little bit more easily.
All right, brand new and exclusive. If you'd like to grab it, the item number is 865373. Aaron and I've got more goodies to show you, so stay tuned and stay with us. I do want to mention Protection Plus. Any item you get here at HSN in our electronics has the ability to add our own Protection Plus. It's actually powered by the Allstate, that insurance company. You can shop smart, protect it all, hassle-free protection, accidental drops, spills, you know, damage to the screens. No deductible, by the way, no deductible. And you can learn about it. It's completely up to you. It's Protection Plus, and it's on hsn.com. All right, Aaron Berger is going to continue with me because we're continuing with an HP item. This is a